What's going on, people? It's your boy Golden Ghost, and I am back yet again with another Elden Ring build video. It's been a what? I fucked up the intro already. I'm not editing that out, bro. We're back with another build video. I ain't did this in a hot minute, bro. A hot minute. You feel me? We're not talking about this build though. I'm saving this for another day. I'm still trying to work out all the kinks with this one. I'm trying to get the level up on this one some more. I'm thinking maybe 300. But today we're here to talk about my other build. We're here to talk about my other build. Now, this build I made out of lore. You feel me? Made a lore build. And let's just say it's actually kind of nasty. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to Radana. Now, if you guys were there for my stream when I was doing duels and stuff, you guys already kind of understand the backstory of her. But for those of you that are just sticking around or just tuning in, let me run it down for you. I still haven't even complete this playthrough yet. Like, as far as like beating the game and stuff, there's still a couple bosses I haven't even touched in the main story. But let me pass the time real quick. It's nighttime. I kind of want you to see her in her full effect and glory. You feel me? So we're gonna make it noon. So, ladies and gentlemen, Radana. Now, as the name suggests, she, lore-wise, is the illegitimate daughter of Melania and Radahn. In my fucked up head canon, they secretly had feelings for each other, had a child, but Radahn said, "I'm not taking care of that kid. I'd rather take care of my horse," and it led to them fighting. Melania ended up, being in the Halleck tree. Radahn ended up being consumed with scarlet rot, which led the baby being stuck with Princess Rani and Renala, which is where she gets her intelligence abilities from. So that's a little bit of backstory. Oh, if you're wondering why she's black, it's because, fun fact, the voice actress for Melania is actually black. So I thought that would just be a little interesting thing. But she still has Melania's hair, Melania's fashion sense. I have Melekith's gauntlets on just for a little bit of more poise. And then Radahn's greaves, even though you can't really see them because Melania's armor is kind of just like overtaking all of that. But let's jump into weapons real quick. Wing of Astel. This is your main bread and butter weapon. The Wing of Astel, you have magic slashes that don't consume FP, by the way. These things are really good. It has deceptive range. You're not going to be able to hit people across the board with it. Obviously, that would make it fucking broken. But if somebody's running up on you, bro, and you throw this out, they're going to eat one of these and they're going to take 500 damage and it's going to hurt. And it also has a special ability, Nebula, which is... It's a nice ability to have, but in PvP, it's not really... I won't really say it's the most viable thing out there. If anything, I would say this is more of like a get off me tool, because if somebody is thinking about approaching you, you throw it out the smoke, they're not going to try to approach you through the smoke unless they roll through it like a madman. But more often than not, I'll do this just as a get off me tool, and by that, at that point, I'll swap to my staff, which let me go there. I have the meteorite staff on just because it's something that automatically scales off intelligence to like a S already. And previously I was using gravity sorcery before this anyway. That's kind of the other reason why, but you could probably boost this up if you have one that boosts up different type of spells, like glintstone spells or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. Um, with this, I have mist attacks, so I have Thea's Mist as one move, and this move is also similar. It's a get off me tool. Basically, if they stay in it too long, they get Death Blight. But I prefer the Night Maiden's Mist over it. I think the Night Maiden's Mist is a little bit better, just off the fact that it has more range, it lasts a little bit longer, and it instead of building a status effect that procs, it just gives you consistent damage over time. The only real weakness to this is that you can also damage yourself with the Night Maiden's Mist. So you kind of have to make sure that if you're gonna call this in, you can't stand around it, because if you get inside, you're dealing dot damage to yourself as well, which is bad. You know, you don't want to do that. So what my bread and butter normally is, I'll throw down a mist. Like if I want them to get off me, right, to do like a setup, I'll throw down a mist. They'll usually back up from the mist, especially Fia's Mist. If I call that down, then I'll swap to my next ability, which is the Carian Phalanx, which is basically a nice little, nice little sword. Swords are repeated light. If they get too close or they try to attack you, all these things like to just come out and just hit stuff, which is nice. And then you also have this glintstone ice rag, which is like a slow traveling ice, decoy, which is good, just to basically keep them moving. Then I haven't really had the chance to use this that often, but this is Calian Retaliation. Basically just a parry, but I haven't gotten good enough to just be able to throw this out on the fly and be able to catch somebody with that shit. Which leads me to my next thing, which will give me a little bit easier parries, which is why I have the Uji Katana out. The Uji Katana, I put the Storm Stomp on there because Storm Stomp actually gives you the parry animation. Like if you time this with somebody's attack, is basically the same thing as parrying, and it knocks them on their ass and lets you do something to them. And I only noticed because I seen in a clip where somebody was using Storm Stomp on a weapon, and the Storm Stomp caught them, and it stunned them so bad that the guy was able to get off the some of the dragon magic, the Dragon Lord. If you guys fight the Dragon Lord, his little ability where he's shooting beams everywhere, he was able to get that off. It was a true combo, and I was like, bro, I need this. So the Uji Katana is meant for that reason too. So if I feel like somebody's on me and I have the right of mind to switch over, I'll throw down the Storm Stomp and basically just let that be that. This other curved sword is really just here just for the whole dexterity stuff. Basically, I just made it a quality Serpent God's curved sword. I just threw anything on it that made it quality and basically just did that so I could get good scaling and damage off of it. But honestly, if you can, it would be recommended to get a second Wing of Astel, bro. Just for the aesthetic. I really only have this on her because I don't think I'm gonna do a second playthrough to get a second Wing of Astel. And on top of that, the curved sword is somewhat decent for clearing out mobs in PvE. You get health back for each kill, so that's kind of nice too. I have Great Jar's Arsenal as a thing. Actually, if I take, yeah, I can actually take this off. Actually, let's see. I really don't have a better thing. I'm just gonna put this on. So, depending on your armor, if you guys have armor issues, I would say go with Great Jar's Arsenal because that's gonna boost up your equipment load by a bunch. If not, just go ahead and throw on whatever you want. I have the Stargazer's Heirloom on to boost up my intelligence. Bull Ghost Talisman to raise my poise. And then this on to raise my dexterity as well because the Wing of Astel also scales pretty decent on dex. Um, and that's about it, man. Right now I'm at a 129. I'm trying to get to 150, but I don't really know what else I'm gonna boost up right now. Vigor's at a 40, mine's at a 20, endurance 21, strength 20, dex is 35, faith is 45, and faith is 18. Faith is 18 because Fia's Mist does require some faith to use. And then arcane, I haven't touched arcane at all, so that's just sitting at a 9. Um, but yeah. Um, I'm thinking for the last couple level ups, I'm just going to put them into mind and endurance, just so I can cast more spells. Oh shit, I had 30 minds, not 20. My fault. But I'm probably might get I might boost my endurance up to shit, and boost my endurance up to 30, and then maybe boost up my strength some more. I don't know, or maybe get my dex up to 40 as well. But honestly with these stats, I'm doing just fine. Um, like I said, what I would recommend is probably getting a better staff and getting a better curve sword, getting a second wing of Vastel, and maybe you can do something different with a different Astral War with a second weapon on your main hand, just in case, just in case something gets rowdy or whatever. And other than that, this is a really off meta type of build. Um, just something that's real different, real unique. And yeah, that's for Donna, everybody. So it's not too much more to say. So on that note, man, that's all I got for you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video. If you guys enjoy it, you already know what to do. See ya.